What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for a chill morning hangout sesh. What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. And it looks like we are already popping. Geez, you guys are chatty this morning. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Do me a favor before we even get started. Clickety clack that like button. Push us up in the old algorithm. And you know what? Subscribe if you like being here. I'm going to say what's up to the chat, and then we'll get into some cryptocurrency news because there's quite a bit of news tomorrow, but a lot really depends on how the CPI data looks tomorrow. And I can't expect for it to be good at all. But first, we have Bree in the chat. Good morning, Bree. Bree told me a crazy story this morning about a coworker that was nuts. What's up, Steve the Canadian? What's up, Bernie? How you doing, baby? Gabe. We got Delete Zeros. Senor Plankton. Coin View Cap. What's up, baby? Good to see you back in the chat, Keith. Hope you're doing well. We have MBK Tool. What's up, baby? Milkatify. What? Tony Montana. We have a new token in the chat. What's up, baby? Robert R. Stack It. What's up, babies? Gordon, Bud, Jayhawk. Let's go. We got the Gamey fam here. Saitama V3. What's up, baby? Have a good thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I got your messages last night. Hope everyone's doing well. What's up, Grant? What's up, DJ? CPI data looks good. Legal from the future. Yeah, but say, how do you know? What do you know that we don't know? All right, let's get started on some news. Okay, so of course we had that huge phishing attack from Uniswap V3 yesterday, which is kind of crazy. We have some news people. What's up, California? News people calling cryptocurrency a big gamble, and that's what I really want to start off with this morning because this was pretty interesting. So CNBC. Real news savants, you know what I mean, is calling a news extraordinaire. You know, real quick, I hate that news nowadays is like a gang. It's like our side versus your side. But I hate when they say things about crypto because a lot of them are mouth breathers and they flip flop, right? It's whatever is catchy and gets the news out there, right? So let's go ahead and listen to this so we can rage a little bit.
Proponents, they love to say that it's early. They love to point to the first wave of the internet. But in that era, there were easy to understand use cases like radio, but on demand. You can listen to it wherever. What is that for crypto? What is a use case that is better than something that exists today?
Well, I don't know, like money, banks, central. Well, sometimes because look at some of these exchanges are not making the case for cryptocurrency good at all. You know what I mean? With all the people getting their funds frozen and those sorts of things. So, you know.
Well, I think actually the first thing to be said is that even if it's purely an internal game, right, where people are gambling on different tokens that have no meaning outside the token world, actually gambling is a big business. And so that could be worth something.
I mean, that's a good point because there are a bunch, exactly, Chris Brown, Voyager begs to differ. There are a bunch of tokens that literally it's just gambling for sure, 100%. But we do have use cases, right? Smart contracts, blockchain technology, Web3, right? There's a bunch, decentralization. The cryptocurrency has a reason and a meaning, and that's why it's becoming more and more popular, right?
Gaming is another big business, and we've seen how play to earn assets at times.
Why is it better than gambling or gaming? I mean, even if you're gambling with crypto, what we've seen over the last few months is it's really hard to get your money back in some cases.
Well, I mean, if it's a system for gambling that people find attractive.
Mitch, when do you ever get your money back in gambling? When you lose it. You don't get your money back.
I mean, people go gambling. They go to a regular casino in Las Vegas. They exchange their dollars for some kind of casino chips, right? Think of that as a token. And this is just like an online version of it. If it's very sophisticated.
But there is online gambling. There already is online gambling.
Right. So why not have some more? Why not have a new kind? Why not have one where you go on FTX?
Because it's supposed to be better than the one that exists, right? Is it better?
So
is gambling through crypto better than gambling on an online platform?
Well, I think when you see a new project like Uniswap go from zero to being worth at 1.14 billion, it's now down quite a bit, but it's still in the multiple billions. It's telling you that people are using this thing, right? And so, you know, the market's verdict on your question is, yes, it's better. People like it more.
So that's very interesting. So she's talking about like, well, what's the point of cryptocurrency gambling or cryptocurrency? We already have gambling online. I don't think she really understands what cryptocurrency is. And you could tell he kind of has an idea. I don't really blame him too much. Exactly. She doesn't even know what Uniswap is. And Uniswap's one of the biggest use cases, if not one of it's one of the biggest products in DeFi right now, because it's the biggest exchange swap, right, for the biggest blockchain in the entire cryptocurrency world. So when he says when it goes from zero to whatever it's worth now, a multi-billion-dollar market cap, well, that's because people use it. It has a use case, right? All the products that launch on Uniswap, on the other hand, are different. So when he talks about like investing into Uniswap, he can't actually say, investing into something like Uniswap is gambling. It's like buying shares in a company, right? That's what it's equivalent to. And that's why I think like some of these, most of the cryptocurrencies are not commodities, and they'll never be commodities because they're literally shares in a company. That's how I put it. You know what I mean? That's how I put it. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I put it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about that. But that's how I see it. So, I mean, I don't know, but it's always weird to see the mainstream media talk about this stuff because I feel like a lot of them are flip-flopping. What's up, Awesome Austin? Me and Awesome had an awesome conversation last night on a fantastic idea. DJ says, and that's the issue here with people. They want to gamble, but want their money to be insured. Absolutely not. It's not going to be insured. That's not how big banks work. What's up, Echoes? Says, I actually don't think crypto is gambling as long as you hold long-term and buy good projects. Exactly. Right? I mean, you could say that penny stocks are gambling because a lot of them are gambling. Although, not really, right? They're not really made for those purposes. I think a lot of penny stocks are made for the purpose of becoming I mean, obviously, these companies are made to be serious, but people gamble in them. Unlike cryptocurrency, well, obviously, people create products that are just really pump and dumps, right? Shitcoin. So there's a little bit of difference right there. Yes. So Celsius is blow using the same lawyers as Voyager. Smells like another Chapter 11. Yes, I know. I heard about that. Yeah. So interesting news. And then we'll talk about that. The Three Arrows Capital co-founder will not attend today's court hearing in NYC. Interesting. And then there's a CNBC article that says founders of bankrupt crypto hedge fund 3AC goes missing as investors try to recoup assets. Now, I don't think he's actually missing. I just think he no-showed. So this is him right here. Sadly, this is him, right? Let's see. Co-founder. Let's see. Founders of Baker. So talking about him, he says, sadly, our good faith in Corp to cooperate with liquiders has been met with baiting. Hope they did exercise good faith with the Starkware token warrants. Wait, what? Dear Russell, can we not have any CEOs named Russell ever? I refer to our exchange as email below. It has come to our client's attention that you have made an application in the United States of America, alleging that they will have been cooperating with you in a meaningful way with dealing with some discussions and the matter in which they had them. July 8th, now it appears clear that Singapore solicitors were keen to ask discussions without prejudice. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it didn't work out for them. So I don't think they're actually missing. They just didn't show up to their hearing, right? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So let's read this article. The co-founder of failed crypto hedge fund Three Arrows Capital appeared to be on the run from creditors, according to the court documents recently filed in New York. Wow. Lawyers representing the creditors says the physical whereabouts of Zhu Su and Kyle okay, so physical whereabouts. So they know where they're at. They just don't. They're online. They just know where they're physically at, right? Kyle Davis, who started Three Arrows Capital in 2012, are currently unknown ahead of the hearing that is scheduled for 9 a.m. Eastern Time Tuesday to discuss next steps in the liquidation process. The documents filed Friday evening also allege that the founders have not yet begun to cooperate with the liquidation process in any meaningful manner. On Monday, lawyers request the court keep the identity of the creditors anonymous. Zhu and Davies did not respond to requests for comment. Interesting. Three Arrows, also known as 3AC, managed about $10 billion in assets as recently as March. On July 1st, the firm filed for Chapter 15 bankruptcy, protection from U.S. creditors, in the Southern District of New York. After a plunge in cryptocurrencies and the collapse of Terra USD stablecoin, Products wiped out its assets. Prior to the bankruptcy filing, a court in British Virgin Islands ordered the beleaguered fund to liquidate in order to pay back its debt. I don't think I've ever seen that word spelled out. Now 3AC is in a bankruptcy court facing angry lenders who want their money back. Of course, I mean, everybody wants their money back, you know. I know that this is crazy, but this always happens every bear cycle, right? There's always some crazy ass shit that happens like this. People get exposed. I just hope that over the years we can stop these sorts of things, right? According to Friday's court filings, Zhu and Davies, both ex-traders for Credit Suisse, participated in internet. I mean, this is pretty. I don't really need to finish this, but wow, insane. So we'll have to see what happens with that. That's no bueno, right? They got to show up to these hearings. They can't just dip out. Insane. So we'll see what happens with Three Arrows Capital. Not looking good for the cryptocurrency world in general when things like this happen. And some news I didn't talk about, big news for Cardano. This is pretty sweet. So Cardano can now be accepted for payment at over 7 million businesses through the ADA Pay plugin. Absolutely awesome. Shout out to Cardano. One of the products I've been dollar cost averaging into this whole pullback. What's up, NutriBreeze? Welcome. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see my OneCoin reaction video to the I forgot his name, Cold Fusion video? Dude, that shit was crazy. She just made the FBI's top 10 list. So she's wanted. Insane. So this is crazy. So over 7 million merchants can accept Cardano using ADA's Pay. So that's pretty sweet. Let's see if there's any noticeable one or reputable ones. Are there? Blah blah blah. So who's in the Cody Pay? Shitcoins would call this an actual use case, but you know. Cardano's top 10 purchase them on the forum of the business BSC Whales and hours. Blah 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 blah. ADA holds. So Coty payment system. What is this called? Coty Network. Okay, so let's go to @Coty Network. See what they got for us. I want to see like if there's any like major like retailers on this or how this works. Coty is a fully encompassing finance on the blockchain ecosystem. It is built on DAG technology and designed to meet the challenges of traditional finance. Okay. Let's go check out their website real quick. I just want to see what they're dealing with. The ultimate power grid of payments. Oh, so you can get it. You can get the app in your phone. Okay, awesome. So it's a wallet. Blockchain isn't yet a solution. Oh, instability, complexity, and lack of scalability keeps it from the masses. So this is like the bridge, right? Pretty much. Coty provides the 7 necessary elements for perfect payment infrastructure: scalability, simplicity, buyer-seller protection. Awesome. Cost effectiveness, price stability. Coty is creating a price stability technology which is necessary to mass adoption of blockchain. Yeah, so that's the biggest issue when it comes to paying with cryptocurrency, right? Is that maybe like say for example, you go like that's why Lightning Pay is a big thing, right? You go to like McDonald's, you buy something with you want to spend $5 of your Bitcoin for a fucking Big Mac or whatever, which is first of all, don't be eating McDonald's, it's bad for you. Unless it's a 40-piece chicken nugget, then eat the whole thing and feel like shit after, like I do. And like what if like Bitcoin dumps or something happens in that weird time frame? And that's why like when you think of like Ethereum and how slow it is, like imagine making payments with ETH and then like the transaction like taking forever, then you have to pay gas or miner fees, right? And then the price is just drastically different, like it'd just be a pain in the ass. So products like this kind of bridge the gap between the blockchain and actually point of sale. So that's awesome. Cool. Good little partnership right here. Look like a team of professionals. That's what we like to see. Look at these nice professional pictures. Shitcoins, take notes. Do this. Do better. Check Punk, sir. Love you. Thank you, Mark Renton, for the $5 donation. We're going to get to that right now. What's up, Cool and Chris? Richard, get out of McDonald's. It's not good for you. Good morning, Rodney. The Dr. Ruja video was fire. What do you mean? Oh, it wasn't it? That shit was good, right? Apparently, 3AC was releasing doctor financials to their lender. Oh, I'm not surprised that the co-founder isn't showing up, because if they find fraud, he's due for an extended stay. Damn, no way. So that's the issue. Wow, that's crazy. You see, you get away with stuff until you get audited, right? People really take the time to go through your financials, go through it with a fine-tooth comb. That's insane. Insane. Yeah, he's fucked. That's insane. Chrissy says volatile crypto can't be used for payment, which probably means no crypto can be used for payments, right? We'll check out the $5 donation here soon, Mark Renton. But we're going to focus on the news for right now, and we'll get to our smaller caps here in a second. Interesting. Now, if you guys didn't notice, yesterday, Uniswap. So, Justin, Binance CEO says they have detected a Uniswap V3 exploit with 4,200 ETH already stolen by the hacker. So, the good news is, and we'll get to this in a second, is that connected with the Uniswap team, the protocol is safe. So Uniswap is fine. That would have been an issue if something happened with Uniswap V3, as Uniswap is the biggest decentralized exchange on the Ethereum blockchain, right? That's where we do all of our shit coins, right? The attack looks like a phishing attack. Both teams responded quickly. All good. Sorry for the alarm. Learn to protect yourself from phishing. Don't click on links. Literally, everyone tells me I don't want to do DeFi scams. Everything's a scam. Look if you're going to go to different exchanges to swap your cryptocurrencies, it's not foolproof all the time. But this is what I like to do, right? All these exchanges usually have a native token. So Uniswap, right? Uniswap on CoinMarketCap websites, you will see the legit uniswap.org right here. You click that. Once you get here to the swap, favorite it. Add it to your favorites. So you know that every time you go to an exchange, it's a legit one. Because literally, I've seen, instead of Uniswap, it'll be uniswap.com or unaswap.com, something weird like that. Be careful. Same thing when it comes to PancakeSwap for the BNB chain, or Trader Joe's, or the Avalanche chain, anything, right? Make sure you go to the original website from CoinMarketCap, because it's reputable, and save it. That'll save you a lot of time, a lot of heartache in the future. Yes, DeFi can be, it can be scary sometimes, and you could get scammed. But if you just pay attention to what the hell you're clicking on, you'll be fine. But let's check out these transaction hashes. I think they have them here. Let's see. So the crazy thing is that, check this out. Before I get to that, people asked, so CZ says, one of the few tokens we listed without requiring direct contact info of the project team. This is where it would have been useful. And so they said, it's weird that you guys don't have a direct line to communicate with Uniswap. And then CZ says, never had to talk to them. Decentralized. It's a strong product with lots of users and grandfathered for DeFi, so we listed it. That's a very important statement, because products like Uniswap, products that were around before that get listed on Binance, they're kind of the exception and not the rule. And a lot of people get that twisted. A lot of product developers get that twisted. Why? They say that, hey, if those products can get listed, why can't we? I.e. products like Saitama. All of our developers are docs, yada, yada, yada. And obviously, they don't have a lot, right, of communication with people from Uniswap, which is kind of bad, right? That could be a bad thing. But CZ said, hey, man, we never had to talk to him. It's decentralized, right? There's no KYC. It's a strong product with lots of users, and it's definitely a strong product with lots of users and grandfathered for DeFi. So we listed it. So that's their reasoning. Going forward, especially with regulation, there's not going to be a lot of these products that could just list on Binance or any of these big exchanges. Why? It's too much of a liability. What if something happens like this and there's no one to contact or no one to blame? Not a good look for exchanges listing these projects. Now, so this is the exploit. So if you go to this wallet right here, oh, they drained all the ETH out of it. Finally happened. But you can see that, oh no, it's still here. That's 76 Ether in here and some shit coins. They got OpenSea, they had an NFT right here. Anyways, you can see right here, all the ETH in 100 Ether increments went to a Tornado Cash, which washes money, right? So that's crazy. Can this guy just send me one of those transfers? That'd be nice, right? Can I just get one of those transfers? That'd be fantastic. Let me chat with the chat a little bit. Chat's really chatty. What's up, Uncle Ruckus? How you doing? What's up, baby? Like I said, Rodney, you need stable coins to make payments because of the fluctuation of cryptocurrency. And this is, okay, that's important to Twitch Radio. And this is why cryptocurrencies, this is why, stable coins are going to be the first to get regulated. Why? Algorithmic stable coins, we can assume they're probably not going to be here next cycle. They don't work, right? We've tried. Okay, stable coins backed by assets, i.e. Tether, i.e. USDC. Now, there's going to be some sort of audit implementation. They need an audit implementation. The lines are we don't know what they're backed by. If these are stable coins and they're backed by actual assets, we need to know what the hell they're backed by, right? So, you could tell me like, yeah, bro, totally. We have fucking $100 billion. Yeah, totally, bro. But what? So what they're going to do, what the SEC is going to do, because look at, people want to get into cryptocurrency, right? It's going to happen, but we need to find a way to make it safe so we don't get wrecked. So you could park your money in a place like USDC or Tether and not have to sleep with one eye open. So monthly, they're going to have some sort of auditing people go in there and make sure they are backed. If they have $100 billion market cap, right, that they're backed, they're going to see, okay, what exactly is that broken down into? Precious metals, cash, what kind of assets, right? What is backing that money, just in case everyone says, hey, I'm scared of cryptocurrency, I need to pull my money all out at once, because that's what's happening. These crazy events are happening in cryptocurrency. People are getting scared. Everyone's pulling all their money out at once, and then it's exposing a lot of these cryptocurrency projects. That's what we don't need, right? That's what we don't need. And then when the shit hits the fan, like, well, we don't have the money to pay everyone, so we're going to freeze trading. Shout out to Celsius, shout out to Voyager, shout out to all these people, right? So, yeah. But these are the transactions. So Tornado Cash, if you guys want to wash your money in cryptocurrency, Tornado Cash is the one. Do they get a fee? Do they get a fee? They have to get a fee, right? You know? Yeah, Dr. Ruja is gone. Exactly. Yeah, she probably got plaqued. So Dr. Ruja was the CEO of OneCoin. And at the time, guys, OneCoin was only behind Bitcoin in market cap. It was Bitcoin, OneCoin, I think it was Ripple, it was Litecoin, and then something else. Like, those were the top 5 back then. That's crazy. And it wasn't even on the blockchain. There's no blockchain used at all. In fact, they had no product ever. They just sold like these pie in the sky, expensive ass programs, right? And if you haven't watched that documentary, you don't have to watch the one where I reacted to it. I kind of bridge the gap between shit coins and that, and how we have this weird hive mind mentality. Watch it. It's so good. It's history repeating itself. That shit happened between, I think it was 2015 through 2018. You'll see the hive mind cult mentality. That thing was the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap at the time. And of course, Ethereum, my bad, in the top 5. And people, like, if you said anything bad about it, oh, you're a futter. Like, they had like their own inside groups, which are like the Telegram groups, which would, like, if you said anything bad about it, oh, you're a hater, or you're this, or you're that. We see the same attitude on a smaller scale in today's environment. So keep that in mind. You know, you have to really like think about those sorts of things. It's just history repeating itself, right? Insane. Insane. Yes, OneCoin. Yes. Insane. To Naked Bakers TV. What's that? Exactly, right? Exactly. Bro, stop. They were the OG Saitama Maxis. They were the OG Maxis. Tornado Cash is still traceable. That's what I've been hearing. A regulation will resolve this. SC needs more power to go after some of the fishy stable coins and the bad actors. I think so, right? I think so. Daniel says it will be long before the U.S. builds its own stablecoin, and that will be one of the bank's takes. This will clear the taxes issue up as well. Do me a favor, make sure you guys clicky-clack that like button. You talked to Praveen. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? What happened with Terrarium? Wait, what happened with Terrarium? Something happened with Terrarium? Without regulation, crypto won't be able to grow. Retail investors, exactly, 100%. That's 100%, Chrissy, 100%. Without regulation, look, I get it. I like DeFi as much as the next guys, but I need big money to come into crypto. I need mass adoption. You know, like we saw the growth. Yeah, remember we saw this yesterday. Watch internet versus crypto growth adoption chart. I mean, this is what where was it at? This is old. So let me see. Crypto internet adoption chart. Where's it at? Here it is. I mean, if you look at the chart right here, you can see that we're actually moving at a faster pace than the internet, except the internet's a little more. The internet, think about today with that. Think about where we'd be today without the internet. Like, you can't even imagine a world without the internet. You know, you can't. I can't even imagine. You know, the world today without. Could you imagine the world today without the internet? Absolutely not. Right? Absolutely not. But we'll see. I mean, this doesn't. We're growing at a faster rate, right? You look at the years and whatnot. 2016, 1992, right? You can see that crypto's killing it. So, yes, you need regulation for institutional money, not degens. Absolutely. Wait, so Terrarium's doing a buyback? Oh, guys, burns and buybacks. You still need that don't really excite me. You still need volume, right? So it is nice though. The internet is the best and worst thing to ever happen to the world. Dude, fucking preach. I'm gonna turn on my fan real quick. Hold on. Is right. You know what's crazy? To see like the comparison of like mental health issues. Did I turn my fan on too high? Hold on. While I'm up, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be back. Click the like button. And okay, this is a trick question for some of you OGs in here. Back in the day when the internet, during MySpace days, which chat rooms did you use? I use MSN Messenger. Oh, yeah, this is like back in the day. Omegle, oh my god. Oh my AIM, oh my god. Backpage, oh my god. MSN, Yahoo, and AIM. Although I had to figure out my school district firewall settings and proxy, dude, that was like the LT Breezy. That was like the legit like James Bond shit. Like figuring out like using proxies and stuff like that. That was legit. I don't have an AC. I do have an AC, but not in this room. No. We don't have a lot of centralized AC systems in San Diego unless you have like a house with it. I just have one for a room, and it's not that cold. I mean, hot. It's just that I want some air. Nice. But it's crazy to see the internet because the internet's so good because we're more connected than ever. Like we can get news at the drop of a fucking pin sometimes. Like it's crazy. But literally, like comparison, right? Like comparison is the thief of joy. That is true. Like we see like people's best versions of themselves online and you compare yourself to them and like you feel like a crap. What's up, Samantha? I actually talked about the ADA news, Samantha. So internet's been a blessing and a curse because it's no doubt improving society. But you can see like literally like the mental health issues coming along with it. So dude, that is so crazy. Those Hunter Biden emails are out of control. All right, we're not going to get into that. All right, but we have our favorite. We're actually going to watch a little. Actually, no, fuck this video. We're not going to watch that. But we are going to watch our one of our favorite influencers, not influencers, but personalities, we could say, on the housing market update for renters, eviction crisis in America. So shout out to Clear Value Tax, one of our favorite people we like to watch on this channel, one of my go-tos for all things, anything economics or anything to do with what government programs or what's going on. This guy is your guy. So we're going to check out this video real quick and react to it. But I'm sure a lot of us can relate. And look, this is important. Ronell, we'll talk about that right now. That's a huge thing. If you guys haven't heard about that, is there a August Black Swan from Mt. Gox? That's huge. That could create a huge Bitcoin sell-off. That's actually pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. ASL, yes. Ronell, that's a big, big deal. I didn't know you guys got down like that, but I know all about that. So let's check this out because housing's getting tough in the United States.
Today's video, we're covering the housing markets and we're focusing on renters. If you think that
if you rent in the chat, let me know. Put an R in the chat if you rent. Let me know. I rent.
Prices will be going down because of an upcoming recession, then I encourage you to please take a look at this chart. So this is a rent affordability index for the past 22 years. The highlighted columns in blue, those are periods of recession. You're going to notice that the biggest dip came during the pandemic, but even that didn't last long.
You call that a dip? You call that a dip? Is this a dip?
And it actually made the situation worse. I want to give you full disclosure. The graph that I showed you, that was for national figures. As you know, for rent prices, especially in the short run, price volatility, it's really going to depend on your geographic location. I'm going to give you an update on the rental market today and what you can expect in the future. Now, let me bring you up to speed. You already know that home prices and interest rates on mortgages, they've been going up. So this is making it more difficult for Americans to buy homes. So this is forcing more people to continue renting. So with more people renting, there's more demand for rental properties, which means higher rent prices. Now, let me give you the current updates. The jobs report for the month of June, that was released just a few days ago. That was released on Friday. The U.S. economy added 372,000 jobs in June. So that was a solid month. However, if you look at construction jobs related to building homes and apartments, it was a bad month.
This is important. This is very important.
We added 13,000 jobs in that sector, which is less than half compared to May. So the best way to fix a housing shortage is to build more homes, and we're simply not doing a good job of that right now. So this is indicating an extended housing shortage, which is bad news for prospective home buyers and renters. Another thing that you have to keep in mind is that the jobs report was good. So the Federal Reserve, they have two mandates: keep inflation low and keep unemployment low.
1 for 2, that's not bad. 1 for 2, 1 for 2, it's not bad.
So the unemployment rate, it's at 3.6%. So this is near record lows. This means that the Federal Reserve, they're going to continue focusing on fighting inflation by raising interest rates. As the Federal Reserve increases interest rates, builders are less likely to construct more homes because fewer people will be able to afford them. Additionally, rising interest rates, it makes the cost of capital more expensive for the builders to build more homes. Let me give you the updated information for the month of June. Here's the current ranking of the top 10 most expensive cities to rent in America. So this information is coming from Zumper, and it shows one-bedroom apartments.
Holy crap. San Diego in this bitch, baby. Da-da-da. Here we are. Holy crap. So New York, $3,600 a month for a one bedroom just to fucking ride your bike around everywhere because it's pointless getting a car in New York, I hear. $3,000 in San Francisco to have to worry about stepping on shit everywhere. San Jose, Boston, Miami, Los Angeles, and then San Diego. I pay $2,000. I thought it was $500, but I don't know why I got charged. So I pay about $2,300 for a 2-bedroom. So that's not bad, but it's not nice. You know, it's nice, but it ain't nice. You know what I mean? That's insane. Washington, D.C., Santa Ana, and Oakland. Interesting.
You have New York City at the #1 spot. Miami fell from 3rd place to 5th. So I'm in Chicago, so I want to mention that it's in 13th place.
That's true.
Austin, it's growing really fast, so I'll mention it at 27th. If anyone here is from Knoxville, Tennessee, your rent prices, they're growing at the fastest rates in the top 100.
Wow.
I just showed you a chart of the most expensive cities to rent in. However, please do not be confused because price, that is not the only problem and the only factor for renters. If you want to rent a new place, some rental markets, they are so much more competitive than others.
This is so
Cafe,
true.
They did a great analysis of the most competitive markets, and this is based on percentage of occupied apartments, average days of vacancy, how many applicants are applying for each apartment, and renewal rates on the leases.
This is insane. It's so hard to even get an apartment out here. So check this out. I had a buddy who just moved here from Chicago. It was a bitch and a half. He spent months trying to get it, and he has phenomenal. Him and his girl have phenomenal credit, good jobs. Like they could qualify for anything. It took them forever to get an apartment out here, and they kind of had to settle for something they weren't too happy with, but it was better to be here. But that's insane. Imagine being a overqualified tenant and still like not getting an apartment just because you were low down on the wait list, right? Insane.
So here are the top 10 most competitive markets in America right now. So as you can see, it's especially difficult in Miami because not only is it the 5th most expensive city, but it's ranked #1 for the most competitive markets. As many of you probably already know, the situation is getting so bad, it's getting so wild that potential renters, they are offering more than list price. So these bidding wars, I mean, this is something that you're going to normally see when you're buying a home, when the real estate market gets too hot. But the rental market, it's gotten so competitive that it's spilled over into rental properties. So if you're in your 20s, I just want you to know that what's happening right now, this is not normal. So many rental markets, they are averaging more than 30 applicants on their rental properties, and we're talking about qualified applicants. Tricon Residential, a large rental landlord, they said that they're receiving over 13,000 leads for only 200 homes available. So that's over 60 per home. Some rental applications, they're even saying, leave your best offer here. Now let's take a look at the future. And you have to remember 2 things. The first thing is that generally speaking, rent prices are going to continue going up in the long run. The second thing is, in the short run, there's going to be a lot of variables that you have to take into consideration in your region, in your state, in your city. These things include occupancy rates, renewal rates, average vacancy days, competition, etc. The price of rent is up in 97 of the top 100 biggest cities in America in the previous month. Year over year, rent prices, they're up 14%. So the rate, it's come down a little. The price of rent, it was previously running at a rate of 17% earlier in the year. Rent prices, they're going up slower than they were compared to 2021, but they're still going up much faster compared to pre-pandemic levels. Home prices, they're not going up as fast anymore. Home prices they're a forward indicator of rental prices, and the relationship, it lags by about 12 months. If home prices cool down, then rental prices, they're expected to cool down as well. But please, you have to understand that this does not mean that rent prices are going to fall. It just means that rent prices, they're still going to go up, but they're going to go up at a slower rate. So we're expecting rent prices to return to normal growth rates in the earlier parts of 2023. Again, this is on a national scale. Now, let me give you an update on evictions. It is generally...
This is crazy right here. And there's no city 2 hours west of San Diego. If you're 2 hours west of San Diego, you're in the ocean somewhere. So I don't know where you're at, Jose, but I think you might mean east. But damn. Yeah, you might live in like I think I know where you live, which it's kind of rural out there, so you might be true. Imperial Valley, yeah, that's 2 miles east. Yeah. El Centro. Yeah, you could actually find a 2-bedroom. I don't know about 850, but damn, that's nice. That's nice. But this is big. Evictions are wrecking a lot of people, right?
Accepted that if a household is spending more than 30% of their income on rents, they're going to be at a much higher risk of financially overextending themselves, which could lead to a lot of trouble.
So think about that. 30% of your rent, your income on rent. So think about that. If you have a joint household, and say, for example, you pay, maybe something like $3,000 for rent, and that means your household income is about what, $9,000, $10,000, right? Which is still a decent amount, but you're still even at a bigger risk for eviction and those sorts of things, which is kind of crazy to me, because you think about that, 30% is kind of a lot, but you still have 70% still available, right? So, that's 7. But then you have to think about taxes and those sorts of, because income is like calculated before taxes. So after taxes, yeah, that's a huge hit. Did you guys know like hourly workers get like not hourly workers, but like you could say like people with just 9-to-5 jobs, we get taxed the most. That's insane. Side note, I applied to Amazon a year and a fucking half ago for a security job, right? They pay good. These guys barely got back to me yesterday and sent me a follow-up email this morning for an interview. I don't know if they're like hunting for, I don't know. They just need people right now. But geez. It's like, dude, I will never work an hour office job again like that. As income keeps growing, so does the expenses. You can't have it both ways. People in the 70s could afford cheap price houses because incomes were low. True.
Such as eviction. Nearly 50.
If Joe says your thumbnails have gotten lazy, thank you for the criticism.
50% of U.S. renters, they spend more than 30% of their income on rents. This is according to the latest study by Harvard University. So Harvard pointed out that, okay, you have this pool of people, you have this pool of Americans that are spending more than 30% of their income on rents, right? So 62% of this pool is made up of low-income households. For the people that are spending more than half of their income on rents, 86% of low-income people make up that pool. So I don't think that this is surprising to anyone, but the statistics, they show you how bad the situation is. For these families, the damage caused by rising rents, it is exponentially worse compared to middle income or high income Americans. So there's simply no wiggle room in the budget. According to the US Census Bureau, 15% of US renters are behind on their rents. And the situation, it's about to get much worse this summer because many leases will be expiring. So when the leases expire, 72% of landlords, they are expected to boost their rental rates.
One of the biggest reasons why I haven't moved from where I'm at right now is one, Big A Army asked about the, I like the social life. I love the scenery. Guys, I don't know what it is, but when I put on my headphones, the sun is out, my fucking shirt is off, I'm getting a tan, and I'm walking in front of the ocean. There is I don't feel that good anywhere else in the world. I don't feel that good. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a natural high. I swear to God, I'm not on drugs. right now, right? But when I'm over there, I could never leave it. It's so expensive here, but I have good rent for where I'm at. It's decent. So if I were to move to get what I have now, I would be fucked. So yeah, I know Big A Armory. I just love it here, man. I just love it here. I love the social life. I love the scenery. I love the beach. I could never move. Although California politics are bad, I'm hoping one day we'll have new leadership and switch things up, because right now it's not looking good for California, right? So
you have 15% of renters that are late on their rent payments. But if you look at Americans that are making under $35,000 a year, that number is 20%. So that's 1 out of 5 Americans that are renting in that income range. The Census Bureau says that Americans making $100,000 to $150,000, only 3.5% of those people are late on their rents. The Census Bureau is reporting that 1.2 million American renters are very likely to be evicted in the next 2 months.
wow.
2.3 million Americans are somewhat likely to be evicted in the next 2 months.
It's a big deal.
So that's the current situation for the housing market, specifically related to the rental markets. I previously made a video on the housing market for home buyers. I'll be providing another update on that in August for July. And then I'm going to make a follow-up for the rental situation in August for and with July data. So please subscribe. I'm going to keep you updated on this information. And please let me know in the comments down below how the market and the rental market is doing in your region. It's always great to hear, what the community is seeing and witnessing with their own eyes. So thank you for the support. I appreciate it so much, and please take care.
Awesome. Very, very awesome. So good shit from Clear Value Tax. I'm going to put the video in the chat if you guys want to check him out. Subscribe, like his stuff. No bullshit information. And honestly, I used to watch Whiteboard Finance back in the day. But man, this is really good shit. Whiteboard Finance is really, 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 especially if you're thinking about buying a car, watch this guy's videos. It's wizardry, right? It's wizardry. I like it. It's matter of fact. It's good quality content. He doesn't get the views he did before, like not even close, but very, very good quality content. And now that I think most of the news is done, we're going to check out some of our smaller cap community tokens real quick. So we have Saitama V3, actually not doing bad. The dev spoke with me and stuff. Look, I'm not supporting this token or anything like that. Do your own thing. I aped in it because I'm a degenerate, but I'm already up 2x. Should probably sell soon, but we'll see. Actual Saitama, look at actual Saitama. So last night we did a late night stream. We went into their live chat last night and on Twitter. It's the same exact BS. The same exact BS. Russ sounds condescending. You had Shaka in there as one of the community. It was just all bad. We have Terrarium down 3.4% today, but I think that it's actually they did a burn, right? Like a big quad. So they burned 42% of the supply, which is good, but we still need some sort of volume to get the price to pump, obviously. But that's good. Low supply means they can get on exchanges easier and those sorts of things. CoinViewCap still pushing. Crazy that CoinViewCap actually has a metric shit ton of liquidity still. So they still have $1.3 million in liquidity. So shout out to you guys. Of course, Terra Luna Classic, not doing too well. Ate up that zero. We have Volt Inu. Now, so, I kind of came at a crossroads last night. Look at what I'm at a point. I didn't like what Pablo Crow said about the Crypto.com thing. He literally said that they're getting listed on Crypto.com one night. The price pumped, and the next day some guy sold 130 ETH. To me, that's fucking shady. That's suspicious. I don't like stuff like that, right? Because he's pumping and dumping the shit on his community, right? That's what I think. But they've been paying for influencers, trying to still market, which is expensive. Hopefully it's worth it. They have a lot of money, and they're making a decentralized exchange. They're comparing themselves to 1inch, Uniswap, the top juggernauts in the centralized exchange world. That's fine. Saitama tried to do it, failed. A lot of people are trying to do it, and they're failing. Can they be a good decentralized exchange? The difference with Volt is that they're not going to have an exchange listing fee. They're just going to have swap fees because they need to make money somehow, right? So when you swap whatever for whatever, will it work? Is it original? No. Will it work? I don't know. But fuck, it's something, right? Hasn't come out yet, so I'll believe it when I see it. So if you like Volt, fine. But a $2 million in liquidity compared to a $54 million market cap is not good. CVC, has $1.3 million in liquidity and has a market cap of 10K. That's a better ratio. That's not good. So hopefully they can keep marketing and whatnot, because I think we're going to be in this bear market for a little longer. Nutraceutical Finance, of course, a token that I had an AMA and a launch party with, actually doing pretty decent, down 11% today. Marking, and this is not a bad launch, right? Launching in a bear market is crazy, but they did hit 347 holders in a few days, which is very, very good. The owner showed a video with him and his dad yesterday. His dad supports the business, so that's good. A lot of people were asking about that. Sky Token, one of the bigger disappointments in the space, to be honest. This was supposed to be like really good. I aped in around like $3. I made a bunch of money and I staked it. So we'll see what happens, but $11 million market cap for $82,000 in liquidity is not good. But that's it with that. Let's go ahead and check the actual entire cryptocurrency market real quick. And we're down 2% of the day. Bitcoin is just under $20,000, which probably means there's a lot of altcoins probably taking a shit. Bitcoin dominance probably rising. We could probably see that right here. Yeah. So Bitcoin down 2%, ETH down 5%. So, cool. All right, so I'm going to, just chat with the chat for the last 10 or so minutes. What's up, chat? Oh, can a landlord kick you out if you pay month to month? Well, sometimes, what's up, John Patrick? Sometimes it depends, right? Because sometimes landlords, they want a lease. They want like a year agreement. So it protects them, right? And if you dip on them early, you have to do some sort of payment. You have to do some kind of lease early termination fee. So I remember that last year, I didn't renew my lease right away, and I went payment to payment. And they were like hounding me, like, "Hey, we need you to sign an actual lease, right? We need you to sign a lease." All right, I said I would check out. Was it S-Punk? Shiba Punks. Okay. Wow, it's up a lot. Wow, nice. So nice. Cool. So this is S-Punk. Let's go and check the token snifskies. It looks like it's past its first week of launch, so it probably see. Yeah, so it's the sale taxes shouldn't be high for this. Oh, 4 and 4. Oh, this is good. Liquidity probably outgrew the locker, so got to relock the liquidity, but that's not bad. Nice, cool, good little degen play if you're into that. Let me see. Rodney CKB Nervous is up 20%. Check it out. Thank you, Jeep Man, for the $2 donation. We'll check that out real quick. CKB. Thank you for the fucking ticker, guys. Look, literally. Thank you for the ticker. Nervous right here. Pancake swap. A little BNB token. If you're month to month, they have to give you a 30-day notice, just much like you have to get. Yeah. Oh, this is 4-hour chart. Hold on. Let me check the day chart. Nervous network. What's a nervous network? What the? Why does this look like an etch and sketch? This is a super small cap. Super small cap. Wow. Did you get into Nutra? I did. I got into Nutra. Not WPT, but I got into Nutra. I like so I want them to start once they put more and more products out on the market. I'll start really like cheering for it, but I need to see more things. Like I want more supplements, like a good roadmap. I want something in my hand. You know what I mean? Like I want to see something, so I have seen Kyle Hunter's Dream. I've seen that. Oh, this is an interesting question. So do you think Elon will back out of Twitter, or is it all a ruse to drop the purchasing price? Both. So no, not both, but it's a ruse to drop the purchasing price, and they're not sharing all the data with him about the bots, right? Because look at a lot of these followers and stuff are bots on Twitter. Let's be honest. A lot of these pages are bots. So he wants the real. It's a power move, right? I think someone made a video about it. I forgot who made a video about it, but someone made a video about it. It's literally a power move, right? Let's pump it up and listen to Morpheus, and we might. Can you check out Boxacoin utility and benefits? Give us an honest review. Thanks. Check their website. I'm not going to do a whole review right now. No name. I'm sorry. I'm not. We don't have that much on left on a You have some alpha, bro, or did you? Just a DGen play, legal. I don't have any alpha really. Box. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a whole token review right now. No name. We don't have that much left in the stream. I'm sorry, but thank you so much for the $5 donation. We'll put it up here, but I'm not gonna do a whole check it out. Now, if the team wants like a full review, they can hit me up. We can do an AMA. We can talk about it. But it's right here, Box Coin. I got some CKB. Who knows? Saitama will boom. A booming hit $1. Right. If Elon backs out, it will cost him around $1 billion. Maybe, right? Rodney, you need to expose Cliff from Shinja. Shinja almost hit $1 billion market cap. His marketing wall has 30 million. That fucker for sure rugged everyone. He needs to be exposed. What's up, Kuhn? I know he fucking got your ass, dude. I told your ass to sell when you had 200K, bro. I told you to take some profits. Guys, I don't care what product you're in. Take your profits, bro. Take your profits. Take your profits. Rodney, CKB is not on ETH. Look it up. The coin market cap is not on ETH. Look it up. No, I just saw it. That was BNB. FEG token. FEG's been out for a long time, right? What's up, sir? Better than you. How you doing? Yeah, probably top of the hour. I'm interested to see what the court says. Elon agreed to buy and waived everything, so they might say, sorry, man, you have to pay up. Damn. I'm here listening in right now. Sup with the market going down. Yeah, market's taking a dump. It's not bad, though. It's not terrible. I get this Rodney Twitter account. Follow me and then DMs me is exactly like yours and everything. Efren, that's not me. If it's asking you about trading advice, it's some random ass fake ass. I need to get verified. That's why Cliff sits in the AMAs all the time. He's not worried about anything. I'll take profits when you take your fat ass out. Twitter signed a contract. He already agreed to the terms. He has no right to request for a new review. He needs to pay $1 billion contract break clause. Both Twitter and Tesla prices fell. Yeah, but Cliff is done. These people will take his dash down somehow. Elon always has an angle, though, so I'm following the Twitter situation very closely. Interesting stuff. Exactly. What if Elon is one who bought 250 million of SHIB to pay? Wait, what? And you doing your other channel, bro? I'm going to do a live stream today on my other channel at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If I don't get a call from my barber, I need to get a haircut today or tomorrow because I'm leaving Thursday. So whenever that fool's available is when I'm going to get a haircut. But be expecting a live stream on my other channel today at 5 p.m. You think so, Steve? That's a lot of money, though. That's still $1 billion is a lot of money, dude. All right, some people want me to check my Twitter feed. Why? Let's see. What you know, pop it up. Shinja was the slickest rug pull in crypto history. No, my other channel, it's about just kind of like, I would say like self-help, dating, relationships, fitness, health, all that good stuff. So a lot of cool stuff. You need to cancel your whole day for a haircut? Yeah, I need a fucking haircut. Absolutely. Yeppers, a pre-sale wallet, Shinja. I'm out. Have a good one, Rawina. Thank you so much for joining. A lot of money, true, but he has roughly 248 billion more to go after that. So to him, a drop in the water, ultimate troll. That's still a lot of money, though. All these DeFi devs who claim they were wealthy before crypto to ease your mind is the biggest scam out there. I work for Goldman. Take your trash as bullshit. Exactly. Exactly, right? Exactly. I feel you need to actually expose Shingen. I don't know much. I haven't really been staying on them. Right. Yeah, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, the GOAT. Elon didn't buy Twitter because banks were only willing to loan him $220 billion against his stock, so he needed to cough up the remaining $224 billion. Didn't have less Tesla's stock. What I missed, clip from Shinobi do. It's just Shinja's taking the big shit, right? So let's go check out Shinja actually real quick. Shinja didn't rug. It's just stagnant. It's got a lot of liquidity. They have almost $5 million. Well, $4.5 million in liquidity and a $23 million market cap. It's not terrible, but that looks like doo-doo water, right? That looks like straight doo-doo water. It does. Hey, it doesn't look good, right? It doesn't look good. You know, it's funny to say Saitama people like, shit. No, let's talk about shit. It's like funny, like the people call like every product a scam while they're getting scammed. It's hilarious. Cliff did it right. He's just kind of walking away without much attention while still securing himself financially for generations. Will Nutra make tea supplements so I can take it to the meal instead of drinking it? Energy price guy. Tea can't be that expensive, right? I didn't even know there's a thing called Shinobi swap and not Dojo swap. Totally out of Shinja loop. Wait, what? I put $1,300 in Shinja on the east side, then it dropped to $1 and they created Shinja BSC. Fuck. Last AMA I was on with Cliff, they said that 20-something million in liquidity. Well, they have it in different spots. This is probably just for the Uniswap, right? I still have the BSC side too. Let's see. Shinja. When Saitama BSC, I know, right? Well, I saw there's 15,000 holders over there on BSC side. So they have another milli over here, which is not a ton, but dude, Pace-a-Base exceeding, god damn. Pace-a-Base really exceeding all expectations, man. All right, lady boys. I'm out of here. It's time. All right, guys. F's in the chat. I can't play this unless you guys give me some F's in the chat. I need some energy. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. You have been absolutely awesome today. It's time to hit some legs. It's leg day, baby. Shoo! Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you. F's in the chat. Give me some damn energy. Baby. Let's go.
As you no doubt have guessed,
Let's go.
I am Morpheus. I imagine that right now you're feeling
That's the motherfucking
a bit like
chat.
Alice,
Let's talk
tumbling
more
down the rabbit hole. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he's expecting.
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you believe in fate?
Let's go, baby.
Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
Let's go.
I know exactly what you mean.
That's in the motherfucking chat.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What we know you
Let's go,
can't
baby.
explain. You felt it, you're tired. There's something wrong. You'll know what
Yeah,
it
look at some of those DJ gats in there, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go. One time for the gap. Daddy, chill.
is. Do you know what I'm talking
Ba. Spam harder. I need F's.
What it is. The Matrix is Even now, in this very
Da, 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 da. Let's go, baby.
or when you turn on your television,
Let's go.
feel it.
Da, da, da. Spam harder. Harder spam. F's in the chat. 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 Na, 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 da. Da, da, ba, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have been absolutely fantastic. Wishing you guys an awesome day today. Do all the cool shit. I'm gonna put out some content a little later. Make sure you always buy the dip. Bye bye now.